So you talked about meeting the needs, and obviously the last 18 months, there's been unprecedented changes to what those needs are. And so what do you think has been most critical over the last 18 months to ensure that grocery supply chains are still able to meet those needs?
I think we've seen over the last 20 months with the pandemic and other changes, we've seen unprecedented volatility. Volatility of supply, volatility of demand. And the industry has had to be that much more agile as a result. And therefore, supply chain executives in operations everywhere, and CEOs are looking for solutions that enable their organizations to be agile and react quickly to those changes, whether they be in supply or in demand.
So Chris, what are the types of decisions or investments that leaders in the grocery supply chain or grocery value chain need to be making today in order to better respond to this type of volatility that we've seen?
The critical part of investments today is that they contribute to agility. They contribute to enabling organizations to meet those changes in demand and changes in supply, which we talked about a moment ago, that extreme volatility. Now, that's partly about systems, but it can also be about hardware. What it is not is about stock. And those people who just say, let's put more stock, so we move from just in time to just in case, we only end up increasing waste and decreasing quality to the end consumer.
Chris, what does supply chain resiliency mean for you for the grocery industry?
That resilience is primarily in our industry about being able to respond quickly to that volatility, whether it be in supply or demand. Most of all, it means to me having not one, but several systematic plans to different situations that have actually been tested in terms of the organization's ability to deliver them from end to end and to do so profitably. And the chief supply chain officers, CEOs, chief finance officers can make those decisions between the different plans in real time as the circumstances dictate.
For those in the grocery industry who are slow to modernize, what are the pitfalls that must absolutely be addressed to stay alive?
That's a key question, Aleem, because not every organization is ready for advanced planning and optimization today. The key point, though, is that organizations move to become outside-in focused rather than inside-out focused. Over the last 20 months, customers and consumers have become increasingly demanding in terms of their expectations. And for companies that are not able to deliver to those customers when, where, and how they expect it, then they're going to have a tough time competing.